Hello everybody, my name is Gracian and welcome back to episode 2 of this Let's Play of Vault of the Void. If you didn't see my episode 0, that is a tutorial episode for the game itself and how, like all the UI elements, what the game is like, what it's similar to, and what makes it unique. Episode 1 is the combat tutorial and our first, we got started playing the game. So this episode we'll just launch right into it. So we are here at this location, so I could go to this shrine. Devoted to worship of some being you'd rather not know about. A choice to heal, cleanse your deck of void cards, which we don't have any of. Healing, we don't need either. We only have 4 health missing. Or gain some extra essence and souls. We could go there. I think I'd be more interested in heading out to this position here. Fight this character and then get train a non-class card. Oh, exchange a non-class card for a random class card with a void stone. Interesting. I think we take that chance. That sounds fun. So let's go here. We have a forged soldier. That looks pretty cool. I like how the monsters pop out of the cards in anime. It's pretty nice. So it's just this one. Now he hits really hard, but not very many times. But over the course of the battle, he may increase either the damage he deals or the number of hits he does. We have ignore the first instance of damage or debuff applied each turn because he's got a special plating on. Okay, so let's start this battle. Shouldn't be too bad. So we do want to play 3 things in a row here. Now he's going to attack us for 11 damage. So if we do 3 defense cards here and we'll get delay block 15, and that'll completely block all of that. Plus it'll give us Zen, and then we can cast these 2 things for free. So we'll go ahead and do block, delay, block, and we get 1 point of our Zen, 2 points of our Zen. Now we're in Zen mode for 2 cards, so we can... This one will be blocked because of his plating. Oh, the She isn't blocked, though. Oh, maybe it's because it deals 2 damage and then it deals 3 She? He must block... Yeah, he must block just the 2 damage part, not the 3 She. That's good. Okay, that makes this a little bit more doable. Just do a little bit of damage to him. So we want to get his She count and his health total to meet, so he just blows up instantly. What a great power! Just literally explode his mind. Okay, so there, our delay block activated and reduced all that threat he had dealt to us to 0. So we're good for another turn. All right, so he's going to gain 2 AP, so that should be his attack power here. So it'll go up to 13, and then he'll attack. He's immune to the first thing we do to him. So we only have 2 mana, so let's do... Oh, this one will give us an opener ghost and block 4, but we don't really need that. Let's cast that one anyway. So now we need 1 mana, so let's... I think we probably want to... discard one of these for the mana and play a block card because we want the delay block because I don't know how much block I'm going to have next turn. Block 10, follow up delay block 10. Triggers if your chain matches with this card type or if you're in Zen. Okay, so we'll get block 10, delay block 6, delay block 5. So we'll get delay block 11 here if we play both of these. Okay, that's pretty cool. Okay, so he's going to hit us for 13, and then our delay block of 11 will be applied. So now we can't get to Zen this turn. So what we're probably going to do is play this buff card for the rest of the battle, and then we'll just discard something like, honestly, probably play this one, and then discard this one for the mana, and then we'll be good for next turn. We can start doing some combos with this extra rage damage. Now, he's got a whole host of things piling up on him here. Fortitude is basically like a shield. So think of that as a shield. So he's got like 13 extra health here, and you can see this kind of shield around him. Fatigue, prayer beads. So scales your future strike, increasing the number of times it's applied. Scales your She by adding its value when applied. Because he's got a little bit of fatigue, so we can do a little bit more to him. But I think what we might want to do here is, once again, When entering Zen, block 6. So let's actually plop that on. And then we won't be able to reach Zen this turn because we didn't have 3 of any card. So let's make sure we block all the way. I'd like to get a perfect score. So let's do that. I'll keep this in my hand because this is a great card, an upgraded card that'll make a copy of itself. So we'll keep that in our hand rather than discard it. So it's pretty big damage on us, but we have delay block 10. So that block comes in now. So we have 3 attack cards. That would get us to Zen, and then we could play 1 block card, but it's only block 3. But every time we enter Zen, we get 6 blocks, so we don't have to play either one of these. We can actually play this card, discard a block, play this card, play this one. So we entered Zen, so this power we have gave us 6 block to counter that 5 threat that we had popped up here. And we've also managed to give him weak 4, so now he has his attack power here, the 11, is reduced by 25% for 4 turns, basically. So this would be a lot higher, but we've reduced it. Okay, so he's going to keep buffing himself. So this guy tends to buff his attack damage, but not the number of times he attacks, so that's interesting. So we're in Zen, so we may as well use the rest of these here. Get the delay block 5. This Forged Soldier's health is not very low yet, but we have a good 30-40% of his health is now this Shi. So it won't be too long now. We could get to Zen with blue cards. Okay, so that's all we're going to get done this turn. We can't do this forever because eventually he's going to buff himself up to be too threatening for us here. Okay, here we go, here we go. So, do we have an upgraded one? Yeah, here's some block 1. Let's put a card back on top of our deck. Where's that stillness card? Let's put that on top. There we go. So now we are raged by 25%, and we drew a card. So now we got that stillness card, which is awesome. So let's put that on him. She is almost capped out. There we go. Perfect victory. So I hope this is making sense to you guys watching. I know that there's kind of a lot going on there, but with the Zen system and the Shi and stuff. But I hope that's all making sense to you guys. So we got this reward. We got Combination Strike. Inflicts damage at the end of every even turn, then resets to a 0. Not a debuff. Okay, deal 4 Future Strike. So every even turn, your Future Strike unleashes and then goes back to 0. 4 Future Strike 2 times, follow up, draw 1. Interesting. Okay. I'm not sure how to play with that quite yet. Let's actually take a look. Are we allowed to sort... Are we allowed to search by Future Strike? No, let's just take hit backpack and see how many Future Strike things we have. So we have just this one thing that does Future Strike, it seems. It is a 2 cost, though. That does make it harder for us to get the combos. Future Strike is interesting, but I'm more interested in the Shi, and I think the Future Strike makes more sense with his martial build, so I think we'll leave that out. So I do want to go here. Class Trainer. Here you may choose a non-class card from your deck or backpack and transform it into a random class card with an added Void Stone. Oh, this is the only one I have kneecaps. Fine, let's put it in there. We'll pay $100 to transform this into... I'm gonna miss kneecaps, but I want to do this to see what happens. So it's only a common card, so we only have a 10% chance of it becoming an uncommon card and no chance of it becoming rare. So let's take the chance. So we got Battle Insight with a ghost. Okay, so it'll duplicate. Deal 5 Future Strike 2 times, Zen, Vision 1, Ghost, Inert. Right. So the Vision lets you, if you're in Zen, you get to pick a card from your deck and put it on top of your, or from your discard and put it on top of your deck. That's interesting, but again, I'm probably not, oh, we could roll again. Sure. Foresight, okay, Foresight 1, Vision 1, apply Slow 1, Rage 2. So Foresight is reduce the cost of a card from your deck until zero until that card is played. Vision is choose a card from your discard and put it on top. And Slow is reduce Frenzy, which is the number of times the enemy attacks by 1 just for 1 turn. And Rage obviously makes you more powerful, and that's because that's the Void Stone on here. So we'll just take that one. I don't spend all my money. That's an interesting prospect. Where was that card? Foresight 1. It's a 2 cost, and it could make something in my deck cost 0, but I don't have that much expensive stuff, so I'm gonna leave it out for now. Maybe there's some other way I can use that later on. So the question now is, do we head this way to get a... Oh, this person sells potions, but I don't have a lot of essence right now, so maybe we should go this way. But I do really want to hit this mini boss. I think I'd rather go this way and not be able to buy anything. Let's just take a look at what the options are. I love this art. This is really cool. Look at these little chonky vials here. Look at these like chonky coins. I love that. So we have a crippling potion, applies vulnerable, slow, and weak to all enemies. Deal 10 damage times the floor number. So we're on floor 1 right now. Healing potion, and creatures will skip their first turn. So just delays the entire battle, which is not bad. That's interesting. That's interesting. I haven't played with most of these potions. I think the only potion I've ever used is actually a healing potion I used in one of my runs. Let's just go this way, just because it gives us the choice to go a different way. Chaotic Blur. Opener, block 5, and apply slow 1. Follow up, apply vulnerable. This is our reward. Facing a dragon whelpling. Now this guy's just attacking by himself. Growth. Each time your deck is reshuffled, this enemy will gain 1 AP. So his attack power will go up. He attacks 3 damage 3 times, and will be increasing his attack power. So he'll still attack 3 times, but do more damage each time our deck is reshuffled. So we don't want to cycle through too quickly unless we're able to block. So what is this? Growth. Okay. Fire Breath. Apply Burning 5. Apply Vulnerable 2 if Bane in hand. So we don't have a Bane in our hand right now, which is good. But he's going to do Fire Breath. Applies Burning 5. Burning is suffer damage equal to burning at the start of your turn. Purging cards. Reduce burning by 1. So we can choose to purge by holding right click to get rid of cards for mana. And that'll reduce our burning stacks. But otherwise, we'll just keep taking that damage. So what do we want to do here? We probably want to get this card out right away. Because that way, every turn, we're aiming for Zen. Play 3 cards of the same color in a row to get that free block. It's a great defensive card. Delay block follows if your chain matches, which it does not. So we could cast... We need delay block, I think. So let's do this one. And then this one should give us the delay block 6, right? Yeah, it did. Okay, so we got delay block 11 now. So let's get rid of that one for the mana to help us out next turn. Okay, so next turn we're going to get 5 threat added because of this burning, which we can reduce by taking cards out by purging them. I think... This is a ghost, but these are actually opener ghosts. So if I play this card first, it makes a copy. This card, I don't have to play it first for it to make a copy. It makes a copy because of this ghost Void Stone we put in there. So let's start with one of these stabilities. Make a copy. And then let's cast Stillness because it's more important than this copy. Let's get to Zen here. So there, now we've got block 5, or 6, which doesn't matter. Delay block 9. Which one of these was a copy? Volatile. I can't purge a volatile copy. Delay block 5. That's how much we're going to need next turn. So I could purge this one. It reduces our burn. Play this one. Have the block for next turn. And put this one on the actual whelp here. So we've got slow progress. But we do have a lot of like powers building up. Interesting character. He kind of plays like he's like a monk. I mean, he's got to like enter the correct state of mind for the battle, which is pretty fun. Choose a card to discard. Well, this would put us in Zen, so let's choose this one. We won't have enough mana, so we'll have 3. We can do 1, 2, 3. So we have to discard this one. So if I cast this now, it won't activate Rage. Is that correct? Because I'm not in Zen. Let's do it and see what happens. Let's put the Stillness card back on. Okay, so it does not give you Zen. It doesn't give you Rage unless you're in Zen. Okay, good to know. There we go. So I got to play a bunch of stuff for free. We got some pretty good damage. So we got a little bit of damage, a little bit of Shi built up. Still a few turns of weakness, which is fantastic. Our deck is down to 6 cards, so we won't reshuffle for a couple more turns, which means he's not going to get stronger for a couple more turns. Okay, this hand is weird. So this will make a copy. We'll need 1 more mana. So I think we could do this one. Stillness. Dump this one. Now we're in Zen, so now everything is free. Should have probably purged some of those, now that I think about it, but I wasn't thinking about it when I did it. Oh yeah, I've also got this burning is getting really high. I need to deal with that soon. Okay, so his attack damage and the burning added up to the threat, and then the delay block took that all out. So we're going to have 13 threat next turn. Looks like that's from the more burning, unfortunately. So we probably ought to... Now these, we could play these for free, or I could purge them for mana and also to get rid of this burning. I'm kind of thinking I need to just hurry up and kill it. This is going to be close in terms of me getting a perfect score. I want to get that perfect as often as possible. So up to 12 threat here. Block 10. Okay, so I can get 13 block this turn. If I do opener... Oh, this gives me block as well. There we go. So now we're in Zen, so we can actually just kind of unload these things on here. There we go. So we've got plenty of delay block for next turn. We're getting close. We're getting close. He's putting more Banes in the deck, so we haven't seen them yet. There they are. Yeah. See, we haven't been having this trouble because we hadn't really reshuffled yet. So now we're starting to see all these Bane cards. But I get to choose a card to discard because of another effect he had. So I can actually just get rid of the Bane, which is pretty nice. Here's the Strength of Mind card. Now we're not going to get Zen this turn. So maybe this turn is play this card and then purge 3. Get that threat down. I'm sorry, the burning. This is a weird turn. I guess I'm just going to be playing some blocks. Follow up Rage. If your chain matches. So we got to play one of these first. Now this one matches our chain. Is there any reason to go into Zen? Every third time you enter Zen, draw 1 card. So yes, I guess there is. Now do we discard these for Purge? I got rage 75%, so I should probably use this one, and I'll purge this one. We do have 19 delay block coming in and only 14 threat, so let's just purge that one and end turn. Hopefully we draw a bunch of attack cards and we can finish it off here soon. Okay, so we've redrawn again. Now we're doing a great job of keeping this Dragon Whelpling in a state of weakness, so it's doing less damage, but you can see its attack strength, even debuffed, is now creeped up to where it started, even though we've got it constantly weakened. This turn, we can still get Zen off because these make a copy if it's an opener. We can do like so. Perfect victory. Okay, that was the end of it. That was enough Shi to blow its mind open. So we got 70 essence, 1 soul. We got some extra 15, which is fantastic. We got almost 100 from this. Nope, I can't do math. That's 85. And we got an upgrade point. So let's spend our upgrade point on something. That's expensive. We could upgrade this basic card that we slotted. That's probably a good idea. Because we want to make a ghost of this one since it gives us block 4. This is a fantastic like early game card. So let's upgrade that one. Basically does double Shi now, but yeah, so that's really, really good. So we can go this way. Soul Collector. There are those who shun the idea of essence as currency, instead deciding to collect the souls of those who have passed. Artifacts, void stones, and potions available to purchase with your collected souls. So we only have 9, so I don't think I have a ton here. Looks like the minimum cost of an item here is 6. Also, can I just say to the developer, what a fantastic thing to do with shops here is having a minimum cost so you don't go there and then discover that you can't afford anything. That is really nice. I don't know if this changes, you know, if it's random what ones are in there, or it changes by floor, you know, or a combination of those things, but whatever causes the cost of things to be what they are, I appreciate that we can see what the cheapest thing is. Really fantastic. Now we do have a new stone. At the start of each battle goes on top of your deck. So we did put that one on. No, we didn't. When entering Zen, block 6. I want that card in my opening hand every battle. That way we can focus less on defense for the entire battle because we can get a free block 6 every time we just do other stuff. So that's a really, really good upgrade there. So let's move on to this elite. Now this will offer 2 souls and a choice of an elite artifact. Cool. Okay. Okay, so we can't... Oh, no, I know what this one is. I can't remember what it does, but I had this one recently. It has something to do with your maximum mana, I think. I don't know what these are. So that's cool. And then we've got a Corpse Mound. It does 13 damage. At the start of your turn, this enemy will gain 1 AP. Oh, shit. It's just going to get strong really fast. 180 health, too. Okay, fight tips. This unholy beast will get stronger every turn. Yeah, I can tell. Look at the art on that guy. God. All right, let's get started. 3 discarded items lay before you. Mouse over the artifact icons of your tooltips. If you end your turn with 0 energy, overcharge 1. That gives you 1 extra energy and 1 max energy for the next turn, and then every turn that ticks down. This is a mechanic the Tempest uses. Like I was mentioning in my episode 0, the Tempest, I got up to like 10, 13, 16 max mana some turns. It was pretty wild. So that's not bad. I do tend to do that. Seer's Eye. Mousing over a mob room will allow you to see which mobs await inside. Every second fight, you'll start with stealth, meaning the enemies skip their first turn. Not bad. And Obsidian Fist. When you enter Zen, gain 100% rage. Your next attack this turn reduces rage by 100%. Oh. So enter Zen, and then the next attack card you play does an incredibly high amount of damage, and then you lose 100% of your rage, so you could still have, you know, 75% left over. I really quite want... this seems like such a no-brainer, but I think it's this one. How many times did I get down to 0 energy in those battles? I think this would be perfect. Having extra mana the next turn means I don't have to purge cards. And since Zen makes everything cheaper by 1, this is increasing my ability to just dump all the cards in my hand into play every turn. This could even allow me to take out one defense card and put in one more attack card in my deck. I don't know if that would mess me up too badly, but that's quite a possibility. I'm going to take that one. I think that'll be great. And in fact, we're going to do it now. So let's do that. Okay. We're in Zen now, so everything costs one less. So we're going to purge this one. There we go. That was a pretty big opening turn. That was exciting. Okay, so now we're going to overcharge because we're ending with 0. Sweet. Uh-oh, he's putting dazes in our turn hand. Oh, I got both of them. Are you kidding? The top of your deck. Destroy at the end of turn. Can't be played. Fancy that. Negative card. Okay, can't be purged. And volatile. Okay. Well, we're going to take a buttload of damage next turn. So follow up. Block, delay, block. So we really need to play repeating deflection and then discipline and get a delay block of 14 for next turn. That'll block almost all of it. And then it doesn't matter whether I purge this or not. Because if I purge it for 1 energy, I don't get the overcharge, which is also 1 energy. I think I might keep this because I want to have an attack turn next turn since I'm only going to need a single point of block. This looks good. This looks good. So let's play an opener first. This has block on it. So now we don't have to play this block card at all. And in fact, I might purge it. We'll see. So now we're in Zen, so we can play just like an incredible amount of cheap cards here. I should have played this Rage right away. I forgot about that. I could purge this one to play this one. But it only gives me... Oh no, this card is just better in this case. Delay block 9. We're going to have 12 threat next turn. Okay, so we can still have an attack turn. Every time we enter Zen, we get 6 blocks, so we don't even have to use the defense cards at all. We can actually just attack, attack, attack. So now we're taking no damage. I could either play all 3 of these and have a bunch of delay block, but I'm going to have 0 threat next turn. So let's purge all 3 of these. We'll have a maximum mana hand next turn. It's going to put dazes in our deck, which is going to suck. Wow, that's terrible. This is a terrible hand. I think we play these for the delay block. And that's it. So we need to come up with 3 more block. All we have to do is enter Zen. So let's play the one with block on it. Might as well. So let's play this now. Put that... yeah, put that one back on top. And then now, so we have Rage 50%. So let's just... How close are we? Very close. We only need... 6 more points of Shi, because 129 Shi versus his 135 health, or a little bit of damage. So unless we draw really poorly, we should be able to win this turn. Okay, there we go. So we'll just... There we go. Exploded his mind. Fun. Oh, that's a lot for... So that was a mini boss. That was like an elite. So we got a lot of essence, a lot for the bonus, and 2 souls. So that's excellent. Cool. And we also got a new Void Stone, and we got to keep that artifact from the start of the fight, which is a really great mechanic to let you go into the fight with it. Draw 1, discard 1 on a card is quite nice. That seems like something we want to put on one of our stability cards since they're openers and also a ghost. opener goes, sorry, because then the second one may allow us to use that draw one, discard one as well. Yeah, inert is what makes it trigger once per turn. So if we put a draw one, discard on something that makes a duplicate of itself, I believe it will happen both times. And these are great because you saw those Bane cards I had in my hand. I had no way to get rid of them, but if I started with this, I could discard my Banes and try to draw something more useful, which is fantastic. So that'll probably be the next card I actually upgrade, like this one, so that it's super. We get 2 copies of it, and we can just get a lot of effects for a low cost. Okay, so we are about out of time for this episode, so I think we're going to call that one here. So I hope everybody's enjoying this series. I hope this isn't kind of too much to sort of understand what's going on, because I know there is quite a bit going on. It's certainly a game that you just play through a few battles and it all kind of clicks. But I do hope you're enjoying this series. If you are, please consider leaving a like and subscribing, and I will see everybody in the next episode.